Naharayim is named after the connection point between two rivers, the Jordan River which receives its water from the Sea of Galilee, and the Yarmouk which receives its water from the Golan and Gilead. Archaeological sites have been found in the Nahariya and Gesher area, starting from the prehistoric period, the Neolithic period about 8,000 years ago and throughout antiquity. In 1903 a village called Moshava, Menahemia was established by the people of the first Aliyah. In 1920, Jews settled in an ancient Mamluk Khan, near three bridges built by the Turkish Crusaders and later the British. The place was later named Gesher. Among the settlers, there was a group that left in 1934, and established Kibbutz Ashdot Yaakov. In the name of the waterfalls on the Yarmouk, and in honor of Jacob, the first name of Baron Rothschild. Pinchas Rotenberg as an outstanding student in science and engineering, and was also active in the Socialist Revolution in Russia. After the failure of the 1905 revolution he moved to Europe, worked as a water and bridge engineer, and began to be a Zionist activist. Immigrated to Israel in 1919 and developed a plan to build electricity infrastructure. He persuaded the Jewish leaders in Israel, Churchill, Herbert Samuel and Balfour, and finally received a concession from the British. He established an electricity company in Jaffa, and illuminated Tel Aviv, and then Haifa. After raising funds, and with the consent of the Jordanians he established a company in London, and in 1927 began the construction of a hydroelectric power station at Naharayim, a method that utilizes the power of the water stream to generate electricity. Hundreds of workers worked for about 5 years to build the station, which provided a livelihood for the community and the country. When everything was almost ready, the Yarmouk River overflowed and destroyed much of the construction. Rothenberg did not despair and continued construction. Eventually, electricity flowed and began to connect and conduct it across the country. Before the War of Independence, near the bridges, Golda Meir met with Jordan's ruler Abdullah, in an attempt to prevent Jordan's participation in the war. It failed, the war began, the Jordanian army and the Iraqi army attacked Gesher and Naharayim. The Haganah organization blew up the bridges. The power plant and workers' homes were occupied, destroyed and looted, and 30 workers were taken prisoner by the Arabs, including 2 women. Residents of Gesher, and Golani soldiers, stood fiercely and heroically for several days against the Arab armies, the settlement being shelled and completely destroyed. After the war, the electricity plant ceased operations, and Kibbutz Gesher was rebuilt. In 1992, a peace agreement was signed between Israel and Jordan, which regulated control of the region. A park called Peace Island has been established for the benefit of visitors and tourists on both sides. 3 years later, a Jordanian soldier opened fire on students from Beit Shemesh who were traveling there. 7 students were killed and 6 were injured. King Hussein of Jordan himself came to comfort the mourning families. In 2019, the rest of the territories were returned to Jordan as part of the peace agreements.